So here's a matchup people argue about all the time. Who's smarter? Hermione Granger from Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, or Annabeth Chase from The Last Olympian? And honestly, it's way closer than people think. Because this isn't just book smart versus street smart. These are two characters who survive impossible situations mostly because they think faster than everyone else around them. So today we're comparing intelligence, battle IQ, leadership, planning, adaptability, and who would actually win in a real encounter. Round 1, book smarts. This one goes to Hermione pretty clearly. Hermione is basically the definition of academic genius. Throughout the Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban books, she's constantly learning magic most adult wizards struggle with. In third year alone, she mastered insanely difficult spells, used a time turner to attend extra classes, and solved problems before Harry and Ron even understood what was happening. Then in Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, she figures out clues for the Triwizard Tournament faster than actual champions. And by the final books, she's casually brewing polyjuice potion, erasing memories, setting magical protections, and carrying an entire enchanted survival bag during the Horcrux hunt. Without Hermione, Harry honestly dies like 5 different times. Annabeth is extremely smart too, but not in the same academic way. She's an architect, strategist, and tactical thinker. Her intelligence is more about problem-solving, planning, and reading situations instantly. But in pure, who knows more information, Hermione wins. Point goes to Hermione. Round 2, battle IQ. Now, this is where things get interesting. Annabeth was fighting monsters since she was 7 years old. By the time of the Battle of the Labyrinth, she's leading quests through Deadless Labyrinth, a place designed to confuse even gods. And what makes Annabeth dangerous isn't raw power. It's that she notices weaknesses immediately. Examples: tricking Polyphemus in the Sea of Monsters, outsmarting Arachne in the Mark of Athena, and constantly making plans during battles while everyone else panics. Hermione is capable in combat, but she's not really a battlefield strategist. Most wizard duels are fast spell exchanges. Annabeth fights monsters, titans, giants, and magical armies with almost no powers herself. She survives mostly through intelligence and reflexes. That's insane. Point goes to Annabeth. Round 3, leadership. Hermione is more of a support leader. She helps guide Harry constantly and keeps the trio functioning. But she usually isn't the person commanding groups in battle. Annabeth absolutely is. At Camp Half-Blood, she's one of the main strategists for defending Manhattan in The Last Olympian. And remember, these are literal war scenarios against Titan armies. Even older demigods trust her judgment. Percy himself constantly relies on Annabeth's plans because he knows she sees things he misses. She also has one massive advantage over Hermione. Annabeth stays calm under pressure. Hermione can panic when plans fail. Annabeth usually adapts instantly. Another point for Annabeth. Round 4, preparation. This round is honestly terrifying for Hermione, because if Hermione gets prep time, she becomes ridiculously dangerous. We see this especially in Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix and Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. She researches obsessively, prepares backup plans, carries supplies for everything, and uses magic creatively. The enchanted bag alone is kind of broken. Hermione is the type of character who enters a fight already prepared for 6 outcomes. Annabeth is also an amazing planner, but she usually has to improvise more because demigod quests are chaos. If both had a week to prepare, Hermione probably creates traps, enchantments, and strategies Annabeth wouldn't expect. Point goes to Hermione. Final round. Who wins? So, Hermione wins in academics and preparation. Annabeth wins in battlefield intelligence and leadership. Now the real question. Who wins in an actual encounter? And honestly, I think Annabeth takes it more often than not. Not because she's smarter overall, but because she's built for survival. Hermione grew up learning in classrooms. Annabeth grew up fighting monsters that wanted to eat her. Annabeth has better reflexes, more combat experience, better tactical instincts in real-time danger, and she's used to fighting opponents stronger than herself. But it would be very close. If Hermione had enough prep time and access to magic beforehand, she could absolutely pull off a win, especially because wizard magic is insanely versatile. But in a sudden encounter, I am leaning Annabeth. So who do you think wins, Hermione Granger or Annabeth Chase? And honestly, this matchup is cool because they're actually similar characters. Neither is the strongest person in their world, but both are the reason their teams survive. Drop your winner in the comments.